So I discovered this, as you know, my meals in a rush. I get them from family, friends. This one comes from Uncle Stan. He's here in Morrison. Hi, Uncle. We were watching the Broncos game last Sunday, and he served up this pumpkin spice cake, and he found it from a friend who discovered this in actually a weight loss book. And I was sitting here eating, and I'm saying, how did you do this? And he said, oh, it's easy. Let me write it down. He put one pumpkin, one spice cake, and one thing of pumpkin filling. And I said, that's it? So here we go. And by the way, it helped take the edge off that Broncos game, by the way. So if you're searching for that last minute Thanksgiving dessert, here it is. And I'm going to show you how easy it really is. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And like I said, 2 ingredients. There's no water, there's no oil, there's no eggs. You need 1 box of spice cake, and that's just dry. And then also 1 large can of the pumpkin filling, which right now most of us have in our kitchen getting ready for Thanksgiving. So you take those 2 ingredients. Now don't stress out. Pour it in a bowl, and you have to mix it. That is the trickiest part. And you have to mix it really good when you want to get all the cake mix in with the pumpkin filling. And then you take a 13 by 9 pan. You want to grease it lightly, and all you do is you're going to pour it in. You're going to bake it for about 40 minutes, and you can kind of touch the top to make sure it's firm when it's done all the way through. Now, you can serve this hot right out of the oven. It is extra, extra gooey, which I like, and you can add on a thing of ice cream or the whipped cream. But even if you let it sit in your fridge after it cools, maybe overnight for a couple of hours, it firms it up a bit if you like a firmer texture. So it's kind of whatever you would like. So you'd put this in the oven for 40 minutes, and there you have it. And you can't forget the whipped cream, of course. Okay, so along with Meals in a Rush, I always enjoy sharing with you fun food facts, especially this time of year because the focus is all about food. So we have to make this about pumpkins. See if you know this. Over 1 billion pounds of pumpkins are grown in the U.S. each year. It's true. Pumpkin, which is great about this recipe, it's low in fat, high in antioxidants, and also is very rich in fiber. The biggest pumpkin ever baked, where they pulled everything out of it, weighed over 2,000 pounds. Imagine how many pies you get from that. Now, today's typical Thanksgiving, we were researching this, it dates back to 1621, and a lot of what we eat reflects what they did back then. And so I was trying to search for pumpkin pie. So there's mixed things. They definitely had pumpkin. Most think that it was later that we actually had pumpkin pie that was introduced. So there's a little food for thought for you. So with this pumpkin recipe, if you're trying to cut back on your sugar, if you want to get some of the vitamins into your diet with all the holidays, this is a great way to go. If you would like as well, when this is done, if you want to put maybe some frosting on it, but then you're taking away the healthy part of it, you can do that. Maybe you want to add some nuts, maybe sprinkle, you could put in there a little caramel, maybe a little chocolate. But see, now I'm taking away all the fun part of this, saying that it's a healthy alternative. So bake this 40 minutes, serve it up. The best thing is probably whipped cream, and you can buy that non-fat, low-fat, and just the regular. Okay, so visit my website because I have a lot of yummy treats. It's mealsinarush.com, and you'll find on there today's pumpkin spice cake. Click on Here's What's Cooking, then Decadent Desserts. Also, once you're there, you're going to see other recipes I've done years back. One is an actual turkey. It looks like a turkey design cake. I even also have my pumpkin cobbler. So you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Enjoy your family, friends, and most of all the food.